good to see you guys again. It's weekend, so it means live cooking. Today I'm going to make a chicken dish. It's called SD5 spice chicken. Basically, it's really easy. So I'm going to do this really quickly. Over here, I have this chicken that I have marinated in 5 spice powder. You can get this 5 spice powder at the Asian store. You need plenty of them. Over here, I have about 2 thigh, 1 chicken breast. So I marinated this for at least half an hour with some salt, 5 spice, and also some potato flour. And if you like, you can add a bit of white pepper. So let this marinate in a plastic bag, preferably overnight, and just let them dry out. Let the flavors incorporate in, and then you need to fry them. You need quite a medium heat to fry them. You don't want to burn them because this is going to be cooked again in a braise. So I'm going to explain this into 2, and this hopefully will take just 30 minutes to cook. And I'm going to explain. These are the spices that we need. I have some citron pepper here. About a teaspoon. If you like it to be spicy, you can add up to 1.5 teaspoon. But for me, I think 1 teaspoon is just perfect for me. And also some cinnamon stick and some star anise. You need just a few. Over here, I have about 5 of them. So if you want to have more flavors, you can add more. Star anise is a little bit strong, so be careful with that. And also here, I have some ginger, about 1.5 inch of ginger, thinly sliced them, and 3 garlic that has been smashed, and also 1 chopped onion. All right, so let's get cooking. I'm going to on the heat, and I'm going to fry everything into the pan. So you want to make sure that your pan is hot. So from the beginning, because you want to seal the chicken nicely, nice and brown. And the reason why I seal the chicken is that I don't want the meat to fall apart. So I'm going to make sure that they are nicely sealed. And you need a bowl. In fact, it is much easier. I do not know what about you guys. Every time when I make sauce, I used to pour everything in a bowl so that you don't have to measure last time, and it gets so messy, right? So what I usually do is I like to combine everything in a bowl. I'm going to get my bowl here. I have some leftover dark sauce in the bowl, so I'm going to use, it's actually a sweet dark soy sauce, so I'm not going to throw it away. I think it's a waste to throw stuff away, so I'm going to be using this. So I have already about 1 tablespoon of dark soy sauce. I'm going to add another tablespoon. Alright, and then I'm going to add about another tablespoon of light soy sauce, and also some oyster sauce, about a tablespoon, and a teaspoon of sesame oil. So this is all you need. Mix them well. There is a bit of sugar in this sauce already, so I'm not going to be adding any more sugar. So if you like to balance up the flavors, by all means do that. Add some flavors, some sugar, and a pinch of salt. And you need to have a tongue to fry this. It's much easier. So I'm going to on the light, and I'm going to on the exhaust pipe, so this is going to sound a little bit. So usually I like to just fry the chicken first until it's completely sealed. So I'm going to do that right away. I'm going to try, this is the chicken breast. Make sure that the oil is hot. So the skin side down. I'm going to just turn this skin side down. I'm going to fry the chicken breast later on. I'm going to put the chicken, just the chicken. By the way, some of you asked me about Siri, alright? Siri is survived. She miraculously she survived. She's not here. I wish she can come and you can see her. She's walking a bit strange, but I'm glad that she's not dead. You know, I didn't kill her, so thank God. Alright, let's see if she turns up later in the middle of my cooking. Alright, so let's concentrate on this first. And also, I have an announcement for you guys who has been following me on my YouTube channel. We are going to Singapore on the 3rd of April, and we will be arriving in Singapore on the 4th of April. So if you guys are planning to go to Singapore and you need to have some trips, some tips, what to expect there and what to see, what to experience, I hope I'm a good person that you can consult. I'm a Singaporean living in Sweden for the past 20 years. I visit Singapore as often as I can because from here to there is a long day. It's almost like a whole day. So I hope in this video that I will be able to do more live streaming in Singapore to report to you guys what kind of things that you can experience and what is my review on places that I've been, food that I've tasted. So since this is a food and travel channel, I hope that I'm able to keep to that guideline for those of you who are really interested in both Singapore and in Sweden. Alright, let's check the chicken. And I'm definitely welcoming you guys to send me any questions, any places that you want me to visit. So do let me know so that I can give you some inside information. Okay, I'm going to turn the chicken. Oh, you see the chicken is slowly browning. This is nice color. So I'm going to just flip this over. I'll just keep frying this. You don't need to put a lot of oil to seal this. You just want to make sure that the juice is being kept within the chicken, because this chicken is going to be cooked again. By doing this, if you are slow cooking, the chicken will not fall apart, the meat. And also, it's good to keep the chicken skin on, because then the chicken is more tender. And of course, if you are afraid, this is what I do. This is my way of eating more healthy. I try to remove the skin before I eat them. And also, you know, there's always a layer of oil, right, after you have braised the chicken. So what I usually like to do is, because I have this chicken cool down in the refrigerator, and then I just use a spoon to just scrape them. Alright, so to scrape the oil away. So we have some problem now because I think my gas has dry. I have a guest today. So let's see. Okay. So I'm going to transfer this over a plate. And a plate. Not a plate, but this is, it's not a plate. Serving form. We call it form. Okay, so this is broccoli seed, and I'm just going to make sure that I seal all the sides. Oh, the oil are splattering. Okay, maybe this is a bit overcrowded. I'm going to move them to the side so I have more space. Splattering all over my face. Okay. Okay, so I think this is done. I'm going to transfer this over. To the platter. Okay. Oh, it's really crispy from the outside, you can see. Okay, most of them. You don't have to cook them too long. I'm going to put the other chicken back. So just make sure that they are properly sealed and don't overcrowd them like I did. And you want to keep the oil. You don't throw away the oil because this oil has already flavors from the fried spice. Oh my god, I'm getting so much oil on my face and on my... So I'm going to be cutting this live streaming into two because this cooked chicken is going to be braised, and when they are done I'm going to come back again later on. But right now I'm going to just show you how to do this, and the chicken is supposed to be braised slowly for about at least 45 minutes before I could show you how it looks like. Alright, so the second video is going to be a really short one. Okay, this is done. So let's make sure to put them aside. Alright. The chicken breast, you don't have to cook them for too long. Yeah? Okay, so the oil, I'm going to just throw away. Just throw them away. just need about a tablespoon of oil. And then I'm going to throw in the rest of the ingredients that are dried ingredients. The cinnamon, the sour anise, the citron pepper. And then I'm going to fry this just to get the flavors. And also lower the heat a bit because as you can see it's really hot. And then I'm going to add more oil because this doesn't look like it is enough oil. Alright. Okay. And then so I have some water here. I'm going to add some chicken sauce. These are chicken powder. You can get this at the Asian store. Or if you don't have chicken powder, you can use a whole chicken cube. So about 3 tablespoons, or 3 teaspoons. And then I'm going to pour the onion. This is an onion. I'm going to pour the onion here and just fry them until it's fragrant. So this is going to be cooked like a stock. And put in the stocks. Okay, and then I'm going to pour the rest of the sauce. So that's it. How nice, right? So I'm going to let this come to a boil. So directly when it boils up, I'm going to put all the chicken here and I'm going to let this cook for at least 30 minutes before I can eat them. So it might be longer because we have guests just arriving. So when the chicken is ready and when I'm able to do a live streaming, I'll come back to you guys. It can be 1-2 hours, I don't know, depending on how long the guest is going to stay. So I'm going to just get all the oil, get all the stocks in here and let this boil. One trick, alright guys, I'm going to use some cream. So just to smoothen the texture. These are 31% fresh cream. So I'm going to just smoothen the texture, the flavors a little bit, so it's not so sharp. Okay, I think I'm pretty satisfied. And we might need more of this depending on how creamy you want for the sauce. Okay, so I'm going to, you see it's starting to boil now, so I'm going to put the chicken one by one. Alright, it's boiling, right? So I'm gonna put the chicken in one by one. I usually like to put the big piece one in the center so it cooks long better. And this is going to be cooked for at least half an hour. And you don't need to touch them, you don't need to stir them, just let them cook. So that's it. So if you like, use a cover to cover them, and they are done in half an hour. Alright guys, I go now and then I'll see you later. Bye bye.